Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. I'm Damon Campbell with Music'sMyLife.com here in Detroit for the Under the Influence of Music Tour 2013 with a very special guest. Would you like to introduce yourself?
ASAP. I'm ASAP Ferg, that trap lord, that Fergenstein. Sipping that Persian wine with your Persian dime, you heard?
Well, Ferg, it's great to see you again, man.
Likewise, G.
Definitely appreciate your time.
No doubt.
Now, you mentioned wine there. Speaking of which, I know that you're a pescatarian.
Right.
And interestingly enough, wasn't there a time out in the Hamptons when you met a guy who said that he had lived on the beach for 2
Hey,
weeks?
how you remember that story, bro?
How'd it go? He caught the fish and would cook it with wine?
He was catching the fish and he would get cheap bottles of wine and just old rich people that was throwing away wines, and he'd just go and get the leftover wines and stuff, and you have it with the fish. And
you were out there for a beach party, and weren't you even
it was like bonfires. And shit.
You were rapping along to campfire songs.
Yeah. How you remember that story, bro? You have an impeccable memory.
Thank you. They had instruments of their own and stuff like that?
Nah, it was just beatboxing and having fun.
Oh, okay.
It looked like a Levi commercial. The big Tonka trucks and shit.
Yeah. Well, I got a line for you. Let me know if this rings a bell at all. History is above me. I do not see from out the door.
I'm not for. It's time to go because it is cold because it is North Pole. That was the first rap that I ever wrote.
And that was when you were doing do nows and aims in school?
Yeah.
How did that come about?
Man, that was just me going to school, and my teacher used to give us assignments and stuff like that. We used to get do nows or aims, of the day, write in your diary or whatever that, because the class used to have a class diary.
Right.
And I used to just write raps in mine.
That's awesome.
Yep.
And from what I understand, you didn't really have a whole lot of rhythm at first because you were just doing them a cappella in front of the class.
Yeah, it was basically poetry.
Yeah, but then didn't your boy Zadie teach you how to rap on a beat?
Who?
Zadie?
Zani.
Zani.
Yeah, Zani. Yeah, Zani. His name is Zani.
Do you remember that specifically?
Well, I used to just watch him a lot because, he was really good at it, and, he wrote a lot of rhymes, and I just kind of picked up, from him.
Did you ever get any pointers from Severe? Is that your cousin?
Yeah, Severe is my cousin.
Down with the Money.
How you know Severe?
Wasn't he down with the Money Ave All Stars?
Yeah.
Rapping with them?
Yep. I mean, at that time, I wasn't really really rapping at that time. I was just letting them do their thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then before you guys, before ASAP, you had Click of Your Own, Harlem Envy, Rocky had $1 Million Babies.
Right.
What were those all about?
Well, Harlem Envy was another rapping clique too. We used to just go around battling everybody in Harlem and shit. You know what I'm saying? And Rocky with the same thing, $1 Million Baby. We was young fly niggas getting.
Right. Is it true that you guys were even gonna go have a duo together and go by ASAP Rad?
Yeah, Rocky and D Ferg.
Yeah.
Yep. And we actually of a first couple of our first songs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We was gonna do a mixtape called Rugged War 1994, and we was just doing all old school kind of hip hop style beats and stuff like that. And that's actually the first. While doing that mixtape, we did our first song called Get High, which we shot a video for.
None of the other stuff ended up coming out though.
Nah, we got mad songs mad exclusive shit.
Just did in the stash.
Yeah,
that's awesome. And from what I understand, you were. Because he was trying to get you into the rapping, but you were kind of focusing on designing and stuff.
Yeah, designers, because that's what I was making money off of at the time.
The Harlem Up clothing and the
Devani
apparel.
You're crazier than Narwhal, bro. We gotta give Narwhal a run for his money, bro. He knows everything.
What can you tell people about those?
Harlem Up was basically we used to just call them runoff brands where you would just create a certain design for a certain amount of time just to make money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that really picked up in Harlem. Me and Jay West started that. Jay West designed my album art cover.
Wow, okay.
Me and him started the whole you start a brand and you just make the money and then you just start a new brand.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's nothing it's really illegal, really because you're not really paying taxes or nothing. You just coming up with brand names and shit like that. Don't even know if it's available. You just doing it and making the money off of it.
Right.
So that was around that time. We was young kids just doing it.
And you guys even had a lot of artists wearing the Devani apparel, didn't you?
Yeah, we had like a lot of artists and stuff.
Do you remember like which ones specifically?
I mean, I had Chris Brown, I had, Swiss Beats, and like a bunch of different people that I'm still cool with to this day.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And the apple certainly doesn't fall far from the tree, because we know that your dad, rest in peace, of course, had the Ferg 54 apparel located there on 145th between 7th and 8th.
Yeah.
And was he also involved with something called Same Gang? What was that?
Yeah, Same Gang was basically his crew. It's sort of like ASAP now. It was almost exactly the same thing.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? And Puffy was down with him. Like a bunch of like people from back in the days used to run with the whole Same Gang crew.
Yeah, that's awesome. And then after his passing, you sort of assumed the role of nighttime hippie for a little bit there?
Nighttime hippie, wow. God damn, bro, how you know all of this shit? Yeah, I just woke up, bro. You catching me off guard, bro.
Well, what was the nighttime hippie that had to do with like your artwork, right?
Yeah, nighttime hippie was basically just like how I felt at the time, like free spirit. You know what I'm saying? And I was black, so I didn't really know no black hippies at the time, so I just called myself nighttime hippie.
Yeah, and you recently picked up the artwork back up, or?
Sort of, kind of, like, I'm just basically focusing on the music right now. Like,
yeah,
just
for
trying
sure.
to put forth the best album that I actually could, you know.
Which actually leads into my last question, because you're obviously a man of many hats, the art, the design, all that. But at this point in your career, do you consider music your life?
Yeah, it is my life. It is. It took the leading role in my life, and it's opened like a lot of new doors for me, and I just have to say I'm blessed to just be in the situation I'm into, to kind of like make a better person of myself, and and just fucking put my music out to the world.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And I asked that because of my site, once again, beamusicsmylife.com. So
Wavy. Yeah. He knows how to plug shit in. Pause.
Ferg, thank you so much for your time.
All right, G.
Great chatting with you.
No doubt.
Best wishes with everything coming your way. Is there anything else you want to say to the people out there watching?
I just want to say www.traplord.com. Go over there. That's where you get your ASAP Ferg merch at. And Trap Lord in stores August 20th. You heard swag, ASAP.
There you have it. Once again, I'm Damon Campbell, and this is ASAP Ferg.
Trap Lord.
Thanks for watching.